Why is it that those who are called to a higher purpose often face the deepest battles with lust? It's a struggle that no one likes to talk about, yet it's more common than you think, and the reasons behind it are shocking. If you're feeling overwhelmed by this silent battle, you're not alone. In fact, there's a biblical explanation for it. Let's uncover the truth behind this hidden struggle. Throughout the Bible, some of the most anointed people faced fierce temptations. Think of King David, a man after God's own heart, who fell into the trap of lust with Bathsheba, or Samson, whose strength and calling were overshadowed by his weakness. For Delilah, even today, those chosen by God are not exempt from this struggle. But why does lust seem to target those set apart for greatness? It's not just about human weakness, it's a spiritual battle. And the enemy knows exactly who to target. The Bible makes it clear that spiritual warfare is real. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." Lust isn't just a physical temptation, it's a spiritual attack aimed at those with a divine calling. The enemy knows that if he can corrupt the purity of a chosen one, he can hinder God's purpose for their life. But why does this struggle hit so hard? Here are 5 shocking reasons. 1. Spiritual sensitivity makes temptation stronger. Being spiritually gifted often means having heightened awareness, not just of God's presence, but also of the enemy's tactics. Lust is a powerful tool the enemy uses to distract and weaken those with divine callings. Chosen ones often experience more intense temptations because the enemy knows that if he can trap them in lust, he can slow down or even derail their spirit. Well growth to isolation leads to hidden battles. Chosen ones are often set apart, walking a path that few can understand. While this solitude can be a blessing, it also creates a dangerous vulnerability. Without strong accountability or deep spiritual connections, lust becomes a private struggle. The secrecy of this battle makes it harder to overcome, leading many chosen ones to suffer in silence. 3. High calling attracts greater attacks. The higher the calling, the stronger the warfare. Lust isn't just a natural human struggle. It is a spiritual attack designed to keep chosen ones distracted, drained, and distanced from God. Many great leaders, prophets, and spiritual warriors have fallen because they underestimated the power of this battle. The enemy uses lust as a constant snare, knowing that even the strongest warriors can be brought down by their flesh. 4. Emotional wounds create open doors. Many chosen ones carry deep emotional wounds: rejection, abandonment, past heartbreaks. These unhealed scars can become open doors for lust. When a person is emotionally vulnerable, the enemy offers lust as a false comfort, a counterfeit connection to fill the void without inner healing. Lust becomes a coping mechanism, creating a cycle of sin and shame that is hard to break. 5. Strong spiritual gifts come with a weak flesh. Many chosen ones have powerful spiritual gifts, but they are still human. The flesh remains weak, and without consistent spiritual discipline, prayer, fasting, and renewing the mind, the battle against lust intensifies. The greater the anointing, the greater the need for self-control. Without actively strengthening their spirit, chosen ones can easily find themselves falling into patterns of lustful thoughts and actions. Lust is a battle that many chosen ones face in secret, but victory is possible through spiritual discipline, accountability, and healing. They can overcome this struggle and continue walking in their divine purpose. The enemy's goal is to keep them trapped, But God's power is always greater. The question is, will they fight or will they fall?